Pennzoil is famous and loved by many drivers. Drivers appreciate its affordability and performance. But do you know where Pennzoil originally came from? This is their story. It began with a company that went from being part of John Rockefeller's Standard Oil empire to becoming the first major brand to produce synthetic motor oil made from natural gas. The technology behind it sounds more like science fiction than routine automotive maintenance. Back in 1889, two men named Michael Late Benedum and Joe Trees started an oil business in Oil City, Pennsylvania. They called it the South Penn Oil Company, and it became part of Standard Oil, the massive trust controlled by John Rockefeller. This was during the age when Pennsylvania crude was considered some of the finest oil in America. South Penn grew rapidly and became the largest oil producer in the entire Appalachian region. When the Supreme Court broke up the Standard Oil monopoly in 1911, South Penn became independent. But the real Pennzoil story was just beginning. Around the same time, between 1908 and 1913, two separate companies on opposite coasts started marketing a motor oil they called Pennzoil. The name referenced Pennsylvania's high-quality crude and the Quaker heritage of the state. These distributors bought their oil from refineries near Oil City and sold it under this new brand name. In 1925, these refiners and distributors merged to form the Pennzoil Company. That same year, South Penn Oil acquired a controlling interest in the new Pennzoil Company, creating a vertically integrated operation from well to retail shelf. The 1960s brought the biggest transformation in Pennzoil's history. A wildcatting firm called Zapata Petroleum had been founded in 1953 by two brothers, J. Hugh Liedtke and William C. Liedtke, along with a young businessman named George H.W. Bush, who would later become President of the United States. These Texas oilmen saw opportunity in the aging Pennsylvania company. With encouragement from oil tycoon J. Paul Getty, who owned about 10% of South Penn stock, Hugh Liedtke put together an investment partnership. In 1963, Zapata Petroleum, South Penn Oil, and another company called Texaco Petroleum merged to form the modern Pennzoil Company. The new headquarters moved to Houston, Texas, shifting the company's focus from the depleted Pennsylvania fields to the booming oil regions of the Gulf Coast. Pennzoil aggressively marketed their trademark yellow cans of motor oil throughout the 1960s, even hiring golf legend Arnold Palmer as the face of their advertising campaigns. They used profits from motor oil sales to expand their exploration and production operations. By 1965, Pennzoil had become fully integrated, producing and marketing oil products internationally. The company acquired United Gas Corporation in 1968, a company 5 times larger than Pennzoil itself. It was an audacious move that transformed Pennzoil into a major energy conglomerate. But the most dramatic chapter in Pennzoil's corporate history came in the 1980s. In 1983, Hugh Liedtke began purchasing shares of Getty Oil, believing they were severely undervalued. After complex negotiations, Getty's board voted 15-1 to accept Pennzoil's offer for 3/7 of the company. Getty Oil publicly announced the agreement on January 4, 1984. 2 days later, Texaco swooped in and purchased all of Getty Oil for $10 billion. Pennzoil sued Texaco for what legal scholars call tortious interference, essentially breaking a binding contract. In one of the most stunning jury verdicts in American business history, a Texas court awarded Pennzoil $10.5 billion. After years of appeals and Texaco filing for bankruptcy protection, Pennzoil settled for $3 billion in 1988. This windfall helped fund Pennzoil's expansion through the 1990s. In 1998, Pennzoil spun off its motor oil business, acquired rival Quaker State Oil, and became the Pennzoil Quaker State Company. The combined entity became the largest motor oil manufacturer in the United States. Then in 2002, Shell Oil Company, the American subsidiary of Royal Dutch Shell, acquired Pennzoil Quaker State for $1.8 billion in cash and $1.1 billion in debt. This acquisition by Shell would prove transformative for Pennzoil's product technology. Here's where the story gets truly revolutionary. Shell had been developing a patented process called PurePlus technology, and they brought this innovation to the Pennzoil brand. PurePlus technology is a gas-to-liquid process that converts pure natural gas into high-quality synthetic base oil through what is known as the Fischer-Tropsch process. This is not some marketing gimmick with a few natural gas molecules thrown in for show. The base oil is 99.5% free from impurities like sulfur, nitrogen, and saturates such as double bonds, cyclic compounds, and aromatic compounds. Compare that to crude oil-derived synthetic oils, which must go through extensive refining to remove these same impurities, and you understand why this technology represents such a leap forward. The process starts with natural gas, which Shell has abundant access to through its global operations. Through a series of chemical reactions at very high temperatures and pressures, the methane molecules in natural gas are converted into long-chain hydrocarbons that form the base oil. Because you are building these hydrocarbon chains from scratch, rather than refining them from crude oil, you get a crystal-clear base oil with a molecular structure that is far more uniform than anything derived from crude. This uniformity translates directly into performance. The oil molecules flow more consistently, resist breakdown more effectively, and provide more stable lubrication across a wider temperature range. When Pennzoil launched their Platinum line with PurePlus technology, they became the first major motor oil brand to market commercial-scale synthetic oil made from natural gas. This was not a laboratory curiosity or a specialty racing product. This was full synthetic motor oil you could buy at Walmart, made from a completely different feedstock than any other major brand. Shell produces these gas-to-liquid base oils at their massive Pearl facility in Qatar, which converts natural gas from offshore fields into various products, including the base oil for Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum motor oils. The performance benefits are measurable and significant. Pennzoil claims their platinum motor oils keep pistons up to 50% cleaner than required by the toughest industry standard, based on the Sequence 3H test. The Ultra Platinum line is up to 65% cleaner on pistons. Independent testing by lubrication specialists has confirmed that Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum consistently show lower oxidation values, better wear protection, and superior resistance to thermal breakdown compared to conventional crude oil-derived synthetics. The natural gas base provides inherent advantages in viscosity, index, pour point, and volatility that crude-derived Group 3 base oils simply cannot match without extensive additional processing and additives. Used oil analysis results from thousands of engines show that Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum maintain their protective properties exceptionally well, even at extended drain intervals. Engines running these oils consistently show low wear metals in oil analysis, indicating the oil is doing its job protecting bearings, cylinder walls, and other critical components. The oils maintain their viscosity better than many competitors, meaning they do not thin out as quickly under high temperatures and high shear stress. This is particularly important in modern turbocharged engines and direct injection engines where oil faces extreme conditions. Drivers who switch to Pennzoil Platinum or Ultra Platinum frequently report several noticeable improvements. Engines run noticeably quieter, particularly on cold starts. Many users report a slight improvement in fuel economy, typically 1 to 3 miles per gallon depending on driving conditions. Throttle response often feels crisper and more immediate. These are not placebo effects. The superior properties of the gas-to-liquid base oil create less friction, allow engines to reach operating temperature faster, and maintain more consistent protection under varying loads. The pricing story makes Pennzoil even more compelling. While some boutique oils like Amsoil Signature Series can run $12 per quart or more, Pennzoil Platinum typically sells for around $20 to $25 for a 5-quart jug at retail. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, their premium offering, usually runs about $30 to $40 for 5 quarts. Both products frequently go on sale, and Pennzoil runs rebate programs that can bring the effective cost down significantly. When you can get Ultra Platinum for around $25 to $30 after rebates, you are getting gas-to-liquid synthetic performance at prices competitive with conventional crude-derived synthetics like Mobil 1. Costco sells Pennzoil motor oil, and their prices are often even better than Walmart. The advantage of buying at big box retailers is the oil moves quickly off shelves, so you are getting fresh product. Motor oil does have a shelf life, though a very long one when stored properly. Buying from high-volume retailers ensures you are getting oil that has not been sitting in a warehouse for years. Now let's talk about what makes Pennzoil different from other popular synthetic oils. Mobil 1 has been the synthetic standard-bearer since the 1970s, and it uses a blend of Group 3 and Group 4 base oils. Group 4 means polyalpha-olefin, PAO, and those are synthetic base oils made through a different process than Pennzoil's gas-to-liquid technology. Castrol Edge uses primarily Group 3 base oils, which are highly refined crude oil derivatives. Royal Purple uses a proprietary blend that includes synthetic esters. Pennzoil Signature Series uses primarily Group 4 PAO base oils with additional additives. Pennzoil's gas-to-liquid base oil falls into Group 3+ territory under API classification, but that description actually sells it short. The purity and molecular uniformity of gas-to-liquid base oil exceed what most Group 3 base oils can achieve. Some lubrication engineers argue that gas-to-liquid base oils deserve their own classification because the production process and resulting properties are so different from hydrocracked crude oil derivatives. The additive package in Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum is where you see the other half of the performance equation. Pennzoil uses active cleansing agents, a proprietary blend of detergents and dispersants that keep combustion byproducts suspended in the oil so they can be trapped by the oil filter, rather than forming deposits on engine parts. The Ultra Platinum formula contains higher levels of calcium, magnesium, zinc, phosphorus, molybdenum, and boron. Testing has identified borate esters Ultra Platinum, and those esters are particularly effective at reducing friction when combined with other additives such as molybdenum. This is why some independent dynamometer tests have shown Ultra Platinum delivering slightly more power to the wheels compared to standard platinum. The reduced internal friction means more of the engine's power reaches the drivetrain. Let's address the elephant in the room. There is an old reputation that follows Pennzoil like a shadow. If you talk to older mechanics or car enthusiasts, someone will eventually say Pennzoil causes sludge. This reputation dates back to the 1970s and early 1980s. Back then, Pennzoil's refining process for their Pennsylvania crude-based stocks had issues with the dewaxing process. Pennsylvania crude is naturally high in paraffin waxes, and if the dewaxing is not done properly, these waxes can contribute to deposit formation in engines. Multiple mechanics from that era have confirmed seeing engines with significant sludge buildup, where the owner had used Pennzoil and followed normal oil change intervals. But here's the critical point. That was 40 to 50 years ago. The Pennzoil of 1975 and the Pennzoil of today are completely different products made by different companies using different base stocks and different processes. Modern Pennzoil, especially the synthetic platinum and ultra platinum lines made with gas-to-liquid base oil, has nothing in common with the conventional Pennsylvania crude-based oils of the 1970s. Used oil analysis results from the past decade show Pennzoil synthetic oils are among the cleanest, most stable motor oils available. Engines using Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum consistently show clean valve covers, clean pistons, and minimal deposit formation, even at extended drain intervals. Yet the old reputation persists. It is passed down through word of mouth, repeated on internet forums, and reinforced by confirmation bias. Someone hears Pennzoil is bad, then any problem with any engine that used Pennzoil gets blamed on the oil, regardless of whether the oil was actually at fault. Meanwhile, millions of engines run hundreds of thousands of miles on Pennzoil without issue, but those success stories do not make dramatic forum posts. Now for some important cautions and scenarios where Pennzoil might not be the right choice. First, the warranty question. Pennzoil Platinum is certified to General Motors Dexos 1 Generation 3 specification, which is required for most newer General Motors vehicles. However, Pennzoil Ultra Platinum is not Dexos certified. This does not mean Ultra Platinum does not meet the specification. Multiple sources indicate it likely exceeds the requirements. Pennzoil simply chose not to pay for the licensing, probably because they did not want to pay licensing fees on both their Platinum and Ultra Platinum lines, and Platinum is their higher volume seller. If you own a newer General Motors vehicle still under warranty, using an oil that lacks the Texaco certification could theoretically give the dealer grounds to deny a warranty claim if you have engine problems. In practice, under the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act, the manufacturer would have to prove the oil caused the problem, not just point out it was not certified. But if you want zero risk during your warranty period, stick with Texaco certified oils for General Motors vehicles. Pennzoil Platinum has the certification. Ultra Platinum does not. After your warranty expires, the choice is yours. Similarly, some Ford specifications are not held by certain Pennzoil products. If your vehicle manual calls for specific certifications, verify the oil you are buying lists those certifications on the bottle. Most modern Pennzoil synthetic oils meet or exceed the major industry specifications like APISP and ILSA CGF6, but always check for manufacturer-specific requirements. Second, some users report that Pennzoil synthetic oils, particularly those with the PurePlus gas-to-liquid base, have higher consumption rates than some competitors. This likely relates to the volatility characteristics of the base oil. The NOACK volatility test measures how much oil evaporates at high temperatures. Some reports indicate Pennzoil Ultra Platinum may have slightly higher volatility than competitors. That means you might need to add a quart between oil changes in engines that tend to consume oil. This is not universal. Many users report zero oil consumption, but if your engine already uses oil between changes, you might need to top off more frequently with Pennzoil compared to some other synthetics. If you live in extremely cold climates and need a 0 weight 20 or 0 weight 30 viscosity for reliable cold starting, verify that Pennzoil offers that viscosity in the specific product line you want. Their product range is extensive, but not infinite. Rebates can be a hassle. Multiple consumers have complained about Pennzoil rebate fulfillment being difficult to navigate, with submissions getting rejected for unclear reasons or the rebate website being hard to use. If you are buying Pennzoil specifically because of an advertised rebate, be prepared to follow the instructions exactly, keep all documentation, and possibly deal with customer service to get the rebate processed. Some people have great experiences with Pennzoil rebates. Others find it frustrating enough that they would rather pay a few dollars more for a different oil than deal with the rebate process. Availability can be spotty. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum in particular is not stocked at all locations. You might need to order it online or visit multiple stores to find it. If you want the convenience of grabbing oil off the shelf wherever you happen to be, Mobil One has better distribution. Now for the positive side. Pennzoil offers an impressive warranty with their Ultra Platinum product. If you exclusively use Pennzoil Ultra Platinum full synthetic motor oil and your engine fails due to oil-related issues, Pennzoil will cover repairs up to 20 years or 750,000 miles, whichever comes first. There are conditions. Your engine must have fewer than 125,000 miles when you start using the oil, and it must have been manufactured within the past 72 months. You need to keep all your receipts proving you used Pennzoil Ultra Platinum exclusively, and you cannot have abused the engine or neglected other maintenance. For a mass-market oil sold at big-box retailers, offering a 750,000-mile warranty shows remarkable confidence in the product. The price-to-performance ratio makes Pennzoil extremely attractive for budget-conscious enthusiasts who want premium protection without premium boutique pricing. You are getting gas-to-liquid synthetic base oil technology that only Shell currently offers at commercial scale, combined with a sophisticated additive package, at prices that frequently undercut conventional crude-derived synthetics when rebates and sales are factored in. For daily drivers, work trucks, and family vehicles, Pennzoil Platinum offers protection that exceeds what 95% of engines will ever need, at a price that will not break the bank. For high-performance applications, Pennzoil Ultra Platinum delivers protection that competes with oils costing twice as much. Multiple independent oil analysis labs have confirmed that Ultra Platinum holds its own against boutique brands in wear protection, thermal stability, and resistance to oxidation. The gas-to-liquid base oil provides advantages in film strength and shear stability that crude-derived base oils struggle to match without expensive additives. Mechanics who specialize in high-mileage engines often recommend Pennzoil Platinum or Ultra Platinum for vehicles approaching or exceeding 100,000 miles. The superior cleaning properties help prevent or slow the buildup of deposits that can plague aging engines. And the stable viscosity helps maintain compression and minimize blow-by in engines with slightly worn rings. The price makes it affordable to do more frequent oil changes, which is often the best strategy for extending the life of high-mileage engines. For turbocharged and direct injection engines, which put tremendous stress on motor oil, Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum have proven track records. The 3.6-liter V6 engine from General Motors is known for being hard on oil. Many oils show significant shear and breakdown in used oil analysis. Pennzoil Platinum consistently performs well in this engine. Ford's 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine, which combines turbocharging with direct injection, has shown excellent results with Pennzoil Platinum. Multiple owners of Subaru turbocharged engines report good experiences with Pennzoil synthetic oils. Is Pennzoil the absolute best motor oil money can buy? That depends on how you define best. If you want the absolute maximum wear protection regardless of cost, boutique oils like Amsoil Signature Series or Redline might have a slight edge in some specific metrics. If you need extended drain capabilities certified for 15,000 or 20,000 mile intervals, Mobil One Extended Performance or Castrol Edge. Extended Performance are designed specifically for that. These are aimed at drivers who want very long drain intervals. If you need specialty formulations for vintage engines with flat tappet camshafts, you would want an oil with higher zinc and phosphorus levels than modern passenger car oils contain. But for the vast majority of engines, driving conditions, and budgets, Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum deliver premium protection at mid-market pricing. The gas-to-liquid technology represents a genuine innovation that provides measurable benefits. The brand's history, from Pennsylvania crude through the Texas oil fields, to Shell ownership and gas to liquid technology, shows a company that has continually adapted and improved. The affection for Pennzoil stems from the combination of performance, price, and availability. You can get genuinely excellent motor oil at Walmart or Costco without special ordering it or paying boutique prices. It works in everything from economy cars to pickup trucks to performance vehicles. The track record speaks for itself. Pennzoil has been the factory fill oil for various manufacturers over the years and is officially recommended by major automakers including BMW, Ferrari, and many Stellantis brands. The bottom line is this. Pennzoil took a revolutionary approach by being the first major brand to commercialize gas to liquid synthetic base oil technology. They offer this technology at prices competitive with conventional synthetic oils made from crude. The performance backs up the technology with independent testing and real-world results confirming the benefits. While not perfect for every situation and every vehicle, Pennzoil Platinum and Ultra Platinum represent some of the best value in premium motor oil today. The old sludge reputation is outdated by 4 decades and multiple ownership changes. Modern Pennzoil deserves to be judged on its current merits, which are considerable. Whether you drive a Honda Civic or a Ford F-150, chances are Pennzoil has a synthetic oil that will protect your engine exceptionally well without emptying your wallet.